Hey everybody, my name is Rydo, and we're going to be starting a series on 30-minute, half-minute Hero, Super Mega Neo Climax, Ultimate Boy? Wait a minute. No, it's half-minute Hero, Super Mega Neo Climax, Ultimate Boy. Let's hit the button and get in here and turn down the audio, which did not save until I loaded. Okay. So this is set up for an Xbox 360 controller. Just to start with, you see this screen right at the beginning, and it does not put any of the button prompts to match that, really. Oddly enough, they animated those button prompts even for the screen, but didn't put it in the game. So we get X for back, which is really B for back. Could play this with a keyboard. I probably wouldn't recommend doing too much of that. And that's all we really need to know as far as that. Settings only has audio settings, no video graphical settings. The only graphical settings here is we can switch to from Neo cartoon mode into retro mode, which then makes the game look a little bit retro-ish. Let's go ahead and start with the default though and hop into the game. So, Half-Minute Hero is a very sped up RPG experience, and we're gonna hop in here and it's gonna explain it mostly. I don't think we really need to do anything more than that. Basically, you have half a minute to beat the level, and how we're gonna do that, we don't know. We're gonna start with Hero 30. God's Hero 100, an epic battle has begun. With the evil lord's arrival, the world will be destroyed. What awaits the new young hero on this dangerous road ahead? Save the world in 30 seconds. Now you're asking yourself, how can we play a game and be done with the entire game in 30 seconds? Yeah, the twist that's going to come in here is it's not really 30 seconds. But it's going to be 30 seconds from the perspective of the characters in the game. So, let's hop in, let's start. This is a game that, by the way, I have, now that we get some silence, and all these keys are labeled wrong. Look, it says hit X to delete. I'm hitting X on the controller and it's not working. It's B. Why it's doing this, I have no idea. I thought it might be because my mouse was bumped like as soon as I started, but I did a reasonable amount of effort there to avoid that happening the second time I started this program, and just doesn't seem like it works. So if I wanted other languages, what would be the it's the right bump and the left bump. So we could go French, Spanish, Italian, Japanese, English. This is a Japanese game made by a small Japanese company that actually tweeted me specific permission to record this. Almost, I would say, 6 months for me, but maybe closer to a year for when this is coming out, because I'm recording things ahead of time. And C to confirm, I assume, means start. I just got so busy covering newer games. This game was already old, and I definitely did want to cover it. I guess I just need to apologize to the game developers because it got on the back burner, and finally I've finished up on covering all the new games that were coming out in early 2016 that had more relevancy to play because there was a sequel coming out, or there was a movie based on the same character in the video game coming out. Something that would have more social impact right then and there, which is not to say this game has no social impact. It's just it's now more of a retrospective look, a look back on this game than some announcement that that Half Minute Hero 3 is coming out. There's already a 2 that's out, and we'll cover that too. Anyways, I'm afraid to leave the screen because it's the only screen that's given me any silence to talk so far, but we're gonna leave. Start, use this name, yeah. Save that content. In the beginning there was only time, and in that early stage two gods collided, the time goddess and mistress of time, and the ultimate evil lord, destroyer of worlds. Their battle lasted for eons, but finally ended. Weakened, the ultimate evil lord was sealed. Ruby, the time goddess's power source, was crushed, and now humans were born onto this world and flourished. The goddess has emerged many times to save humans, and the first year she descended, the humans called it the first year of the goddess era. Many goddess statues were erected and worshipped, but in the shadows of the bright era, the hatred of the ultimate evil lord seeped through and created beings that would wreak havoc. This is the story of a young man who, in the goddess era 100, would become the hero, a true champion against all evil. Very, very standard RPG setup here. This is a parody, but like a loving parody, I would say, of RPGs. So here's Departure. Do I hit A? I guess I have to for more dialogue, or to go forward. Bring up tutorial message. I guess I can choose. You can play with the left stick or the D-pad. I think I'll probably play with the D-pad because being time limited, you probably want to be more precise in your actions. Weird that the yes-no pointer was in the middle to begin with. I better do something about this. What a pain. There has to be a better way. Who's talking? We don't know. Question mark, question mark, question mark. There's one. A perfect pawn. So, the small island of Streel is where the young traveler arrived. Rydo, welcome to my kingdom. I hear you need some support to continue traveling. I don't mind giving you some, but would you do something for me? Some monsters have appeared on the nearby plains. They're wreaking havoc on the villagers around there. I want you to punish those grass fiends. There's a total of 3. Good luck, Rydo. So, we have 30 seconds now to defeat the grass fiends as soon as this starts. Here's 30-second tutorial message field. D-pad move. S to use items. Wait, X to dash. I don't know which button that is on the controller. We can see this was a lazy integration of support for the Xbox 360 controller, unless I've done something wrong here. And I don't think I really have, because it says D-pad to move, and then S to use items. It just seems like it's not working, and maybe just wasn't integrated right. So I have no idea how to dash or use items, so we'll just have to hit buttons. Walk around the field to initiate random encounters. When dashing battles will not occur, and you can move faster, but your HP will decrease, and you only have 50 of that right now. If you have an item, you can use it with S. C to enter. So the thing that really speeds up the RPG element here is fights just happen. You run in from the left screen, the enemies run in, one or more enemies run in from the right screen. You meet in the middle, and then you punch and attack each other or until one of them dies, or I can hit right bump and left bump and flee, which it says A to D to flee with his thing. Battle is auto. S uses item, left bump and right bump flees. Again, we don't know what S is. Battle with the monsters are on auto. I don't know if you can even turn that off. if you want to avoid battles, hold left and bump to flee. I just said all this. So it just goes like this. And we have gold, but probably not. I'll be watching from here. Please take care of the grass fiends. So we can't go any further to the left, probably. So we're just wandering around the grass like you would in a normal RPG, so you take care of them all. We've defeated them, so now we have to go back here and hit A. And so now we're in the castle, and the time is frozen. Let's see. If you have no items, so X is to do that, and Y is the dash. And it seems like you can... No, is Y the dash? Or is this the dash, or this the dash? A the dash? As expected, you are very good. The king will be overjoyed. B is the dash. And so, see, you can dash inside the screen and not take help. So let's just talk to everybody. So you defeated the monsters. Now go report to Tron to the king. As expected, you are very good. The king will be overjoyed. Thank the goddess. The island will be safe. Let's talk to the king now. Thank you, Rydo. You did well. And now for your reward. Huh? What's that? What's going on? Haha, looks like I surprised you. Actually, the 30-second limit hasn't started yet. It's gonna start when he casts his spell. To the king and all the humans. I just discovered a spell of awesome power that can destroy the world. In 30 seconds. With this spell, the world will be doomed in 30 seconds. Foolish humans, enjoy what little remains of your wrecked lives. Mwahaha, farewell. By the goddess, we must defeat the evil lord immediately. I know, I'm sure you can defeat the evil lord, right? No, I can't, I'm at level 2, I have 29 of 60 health. It's not just for the kingdom, the whole world is at stake. I'm rewriting the dialogue here. So notice we're gonna start seeing some more difficult characters, and we've got that clock right there. There's 24 more seconds, 24.677 more seconds here. So let's see, A to talk and check, B to dash again, so Z to purchase items must be Y. The food store is in the middle. I should have memorized the first screen, and it makes sense why it shows you the first screen is the control layout, because nowhere else in the game has it been integrated, it feels like. So, Hunter, you're gonna fight the evil lord? No, that's a crazy talk. The war is ending, what shall I do? So I could buy 10 ramen here, but my time's running out. I've got 7 seconds. Time's up. Wahaha, it's 30 seconds. The world is doomed. I went the wrong direction. But by all means, I would not be strong enough to beat this guy anyway. Game over, question mark. So yeah, if that was the only requirement, was you had 30 seconds and there was no trick here that we're about to see, we would totally never beat this game. But, I mean, they've already talked about the time goddess, so we know something about time is going to happen. Hello? Hello? Wake up, Rydo. Nice to meet you, Rydo. I'm the time goddess. As my name suggests, I'm the goddess that controls time. What does a wonderful goddess like me want with a dirty traveler? That's right, I'm here to offer you a little proposal. The evil lord learned a spell that can doom the world in 30 seconds. You're fast, but not fast enough to stop the evil lord. The world is doomed at this rate. what should I do? That's where you come in. I want the goddess service. Okay. If you don't have enough time, I can rewind time just enough. I can also shorten the time you need to grind. What? Sounds too good to be true? You're a sharp one. Well, I love money. I'll help you, but you're gonna give me the money you get. You pay me for my services. It's all about give and take. Do you want to accept my proposal and bring about world peace? Make a pact with the time goddess. What if I just said no? I completely understand why you said no. But was there ever an RPG that moved on by selecting no? Besides, the world has been doomed. You don't have any other choice. I guess I say yes. Great, it's a deal. For starters, I'll turn back time to when the spell was first cast. I'll give you some other bonuses, so look forward to them. I hope we'll have a fulfilling relationship. By the goddess, we must go defeat the evil lord immediately. I know. I'm sure you can defeat the evil lord, right? Not just for the kingdom, but the world is at stake. So let's quickly go here and see what we've got here. The medicine store on the left sells items like herbs. You can use an herb to restore your HP. It's an item that restores your HP versus food that would restore you. The armory on the right, they sell all kinds of equipment. I totally understand. You probably want to take it easy indoors. It's okay, I'll stop time when you're in castles or villages. So take it easy as much as you want. So now time stops. So I could buy a herb for 30. I could talk to this guy. You're gonna fight the evil lord? Make sure you get yourself prepared well. You could buy an herb ramen for 10. Or we could buy a wooden sword for 50. That's the first thing we want. And then I think I'll take this and this, and I think that sets me well. So you can't just exit the village walking to the edge, so you have to walk to the edge and hit A. So what we've got to do is level up to about 50. Practically are going to level up. So now we see we're stronger than evil. And let's see if we can defeat him. You came to defeat me? You're not getting in my way. I'll squash you like a bug. So with one hit, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. I've got slight problem here. Though, where's the goddess shrine? I ran out of time. Oh my, time's up. The world's gonna be destroyed now. Just kidding. I'm not that cruel. I'm a goddess after all. Now to turn time back to where it was. This can be a pain, you know. There. So now we are at level 6, we have the item, we're at 100 health. By the goddess, we must go defeat the evil lord immediately. I know, I'm sure you can defeat the evil lord, right? Just for the kingdom, not the world's sake. So he just says the same thing. So I'm just gonna dash here to enter, and it took all my health. I'll use the herb if I hit the button right, and I take them out in 9 seconds. So you probably would have needed 9 seconds at level 6 to beat them always. In fact, you almost certainly would have, and you would have needed the sword. So the probably wouldn't have made it on the first attempt before you had the time powers, probably wouldn't have made it on the second attempt before you had a full-time reset and leveled up a little bit. But we've beaten them. Ugh, I was so close to finishing casting the spell of destruction, but it's too late. He will be spreading the spell of destruction all over the world. Even if you defeat me, there will be countless others. Which is good, because if this was the only part of the game and we've just beaten the game, that would be way, 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 way too short. Way, way, way too short. And it would kind of be just silly. Really, really silly if you were going to speed up an RPG game and then not have enough game there for that to make any sense. Oof. Quest cleared. You defeated the evil lord. Well done, Rydo. That's our hero. Why don't you relax in our kingdom until your next journey? Here, I see. You must go right away. Then accept this caravan as thanks. It should help you on your journey. I suppose it's time to bid farewell. I wish you luck in your travels. This is probably a small enough game where they could have voiced this, but they were just being conservative, and probably it would have made the game cost more, probably. Please wait, Rydo. Here's a little something for you. Thank you, Minister. It's a bit old, but I hope you will make good use of it. Take care. We get Taddy Togs. They probably do better. Rydo, good job for you now. It's all thanks to me, but you did well on your own in your own right. But shortening the grind times will reset your level after a day. So we're gonna go back to level 1 after each level. There are always side effects to convenient powers. Anyway, somebody is spreading around that spell of destruction. At this rate, there's gonna be new evil lords out to destroy the world. That would be bad, don't you think? We have to go and stop those evil lords together, Rydo. Now, oh, come on. Cheer up, let's go, Rydo. And we're to the credits. So, that's one level. There, I wish that the buttons were right, and I wish that the skip button wasn't right over the graphics. You can see that there is a decent amount of people that worked on this. This isn't one of these independent games. It's Marvelous AQL. I think it's a pretty big Japanese company, but it's not a huge AAA title either. This was a small, conservative game that they just wanted to put out there and speed up the RPG aspects, the grind of most RPGs, which is kind of nice. I wish there was a half-minute hero option in almost every RPG. So we get a quest results here of our clear time was 38:58. So how that all got together, I don't know. I suppose the original 30 seconds from the first time, before the spell of destruction was done. And then apparently we've got straying and forgotten, which I don't know what that means either. And the clear level was 6, and we had 210 money left. And overall that either gave us a silver or a platinum. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure that out too. Saving content. There's something about the save games in this that it is not easy to reset your progress on this game. If you want to play again, you have to kind of look it up and delete the file manually. And thus the traveler Rydo gained the help of the time goddess and brought peace to land. But if what the evil lord said was true, there would be other evil lords that would cast the spell of destruction. With that, the caravan given by the king, he sets off to new lands. Next time on Hero 30, Continental Bridge. And so, this is weird. Because think we can go a little bit forward here. Yeah. It has been 25 minutes, and we have to ask ourselves, how can it have been 25 minutes when that level was only 30 seconds long? Well, because there's cheats definitely here. The 30 seconds of the points where it was actually counting, but actually a lot more than that. So let's talk to the time gathers. Hello, Rydo. Good work today. Really, it'll be a while until we can punish all of those who use the destruction spell, but I hope we'll get along. To reflect on what happened today, just talking to me. I'm sure it'll be useful to you. There is something weird about how she's animated in this style and how she was animated in that one screen when you first met her. It's pretty different. I like how she's animated here. I like the animation style on this, fine. But the difference of two different animation styles is always usually at least shocking. Professor, my name is Knows-All XXX. Everyone calls me Professor. I will discover and explain all that exists in the world, okay? I will also explain to you the mysteries of the world. Nice. Can't do anything else with them right now, but I will probably after the next level. Aisha? Hello, I'm Aisha. I joined the caravan because I wanted to see the world. The path ahead should lead us to many different worlds. If there is a forked path, I'll be sure to tell you. Ah, multiple paths. Cool. And then Naryan. Hello, Rydo. I'm Naryan, the leader of this caravan. I traveled the world in the past. I believe I can give you valid advice in the future. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And so we can go to the world map, I guess, too. So let's check that out. So, Hero 30 is its own separate thing, where we've got the dots here, and apparently I didn't get the Straying or the Forgotten extra achievements, whatever those are, so it may be helpful to go back later on once I figure out what would be needed to do those, and do them. I think if you get up to like rank 10 in any level, you've probably gone way too far. But maybe as the levels get longer, that won't be the case. And we got true hero mode, so that seems like that's alright. So, there's also leaderboards, if only the buttons would tell me what those were. Anywho, that's it for this recording. 30 minutes to do 30 seconds. It's weird, isn't it? And that's pretty much how it's going to be every time. So, I end all my episodes the same way if you're new. I ask you to like this video. I ask you to share it with your friends. I ask you to comment if you want to. And I ask you to watch every second of my videos, because all of that helps me with YouTube. It tells them that my videos are good and interesting and starting conversations, and thus they suggest the videos to more people. If you want to support me even further than that, you can click on my name Rydo. That'll take you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. You can click that and make a donation to me. Also on my main YouTube page is a playlist tab. You can click that and see a playlist for every game I've ever covered. So I'm sure there's something there that will interest you. There's a lot of them. And then down below in the description box I have links to all my social media sites. So you can friend me on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Google+. Follow me on all those services also. That way you see right when the next video is out. And then also you can friend me on Steam and Battle.net if you want to do that. Those links are down there too. And then finally I always wrap up my episodes the same way because I truly do mean it. I say thank you for watching and have a good evening. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.